This is Chris Griffith from The Australian, and I'm here with Neil Rudin from nsquared. They're one of the resellers and developers for applications for Samsung's new SUR40 interactive table. Neil, what is it used for?
So really, if you think about the table as a form factor, it's a place of engagement, it's a place socially that we get together around. You know, you sit down with your family, you sit down with your friends to have food or have a drink around the table. So the table as a form factor encourages social behaviour. And so really what we're doing is we're enhancing that social activity with digital content on the tabletop.
It's a bit like a whole lot of people have a giant tablet and it's got a touch screen, but they can all play with the same touch screen at the same time.
Kind of, although if you think about like most tablet implementations, they're very single user. And so one of the things we have to think quite hard about is how do we encourage multiple people and allow multiple people to engage with it at the same time. The Microsoft Surface shell, which runs on top of here, which enables a lot of the multi-user activity and creates an environment that it supports us to build these rich multi-user applications. I can turn those around so you can see it's again very much focused to being available to anyone at any side of the table. You know, one of the things you think about, there's no right or wrong side to sit at the table. We build software aiming at education, meeting room spaces and hospitality and events. Let's get busy with some beautiful art, and we can mix colours as well, so we can a bit of green in there. Young children don't really get full advantage of technology because it's very antisocial, and so by enabling the table as a social place for children to engage with technology, we can really get a much richer behaviour out of the activities. nsquared Presenter is an application really to bring all of your digital devices together. So this is the nsquared file ring, which enables us to explore contents of a file tree very quickly, very simply using finger touch.
And one of the interesting things about this is not only can you open this document and show it to people around the table, but if you're doing a presentation, you literally drag it into this little pit of the table here and have it appear behind us on the big screen.
This is really about bringing all of your digital devices together. Let's take another page out of there and drag it onto the slate, and you can see straight away there's that page has appeared on my slate. And we can go the other way as well, the flaming N, and drag it onto the surface, and there it is, it's appeared there as a piece of content.
Have you actually got this working in restaurants? Can people actually come in, sit down and literally look at the menu?
Yes, so we've got a couple of applications I can show you. We've got a couple of restaurants in the US that are trialing this right now. This is nsquared room service. Here's our order. So I'm not sure whether you feel like, is it time for champagne yet, or is it time for a coffee? I'm not sure. Like all technology, we see hardware gets more affordable, technology gets, scaled, and we see, that in a 10-year time frame we could easily see you walk into a Dick Smith's type location or JB Hi-Fi and buy a digital coffee table that would go in your lounge space.
So Neil, thank you very much for this demo. I guess in summary, Microsoft, when they first brought out their Surface a few years ago, had trouble selling it, but I think maybe this time around with Samsung, with a lot of good apps and with actually working out who might want to use it and how, and with it being significantly cheaper, it may work out this time around.
I hope so, yeah. We definitely believe it's the future. Tabletop computing is definitely on its way.
Thank you very much. This is Chris Griffith from The Australian.